Alright, another very famous, I think it's a kind of like a landmark prefecture or ken. It's called Shizuoka-ken. You must have heard of this, okay? So I'm going to do that quickly, okay? Because it's began to feel a little bit repetitive. So I want to, quickly finish the Todofken, okay? Because I think that's already enough example. I would just go out and take some more videos to give you like a more intuitive showing of that places rather than just type it. Okay, so yeah, so but this I have to explain this. Okay, Shizuoka ken. Okay, also another ken, but this ken is really famous. But I want to talk about it first by showing you, okay, Shizuoka ken. Okay, this is the area, Shizuoka ken. Okay, and I believe the most yeah, we'll talk about that, but I want to talk about the Shizuoka. Okay, let's just don't get ahead of ourselves. Okay, step by step. So let me just bring out the pen and paper. Okay, so this is quiet. Okay, we often say like 静かにしてください, right? So 静, okay, so that means quiet. And if you think about this, it's actually aoi, right? Aozora. So it's like greenish blue. Okay. So for example, look at sky. That's kind of color. Okay. So left side is a pretty peaceful sky, and right side is very interesting. Okay, the right side is arasoi. So actually, it's fighting. This is called arasoi. Okay, fighting. So fighting to get that peaceful sky, and then we got. After that, we got the quiet. So, yeah. So you got a little bit zen in it, a little bit meaning. So that's the reason I think kanji is so interesting. Okay. So basically, this is like a heiwa. Okay. And then, by the way, this is called shizu. And then, oka. It's like you can actually see a little mountain, this little yama, right? Yama in here. Okay? And then basically it's like something like this, and then this, and then a little mountain. So basically it's not a very big mountain because the mountain is inside a tiny little bit of mountain. Okay? So basically this literally means the very tiny little mountain. Okay, so this ken actually means the very quiet little mountain. Wow, that's a pretty quiet place. But here comes to the thing that you will going to actually see, and it's completely the yeah, it's not completely opposite meaning, but it may become out of your expectations. It's not what you expect. Like quite little mountain. In fact, we got a huge mountain. That is Fujisan. Okay? So, let's just search for it. It's like kind of like a landmark here. Fujisan. Volcano. Mount Fuji. Okay? Alright, that's the place that we are looking for. Okay? It's actually a volcano. Okay, and let me zoom it out so you guys can see. Oh my gosh, a huge volcano here. Okay, so this is the Fujisan, Mount Fuji. And if you look at here, this is Mount Fuji, okay? But if you are at Shizuoka Shi, you can actually see the Mount Fuji. And it's at this side to see the Mount Fuji, like you can actually take a lot of great photo while you got like a front view of say the flowers like the sakura, something like that, as well as really really far away in a really bright like clear sunny day, right? You can actually see the mountain Fuji. It's a great opportunity and great sight to see the mountain Fuji. You can see Mount Fuji in a lot of cities, but at Shizuoka, this is a great angle to see that, and yeah, and it's famous for it. And if you love to read novels and love Japanese literature, you might heard of this. Is this okay? Izu, okay? And I was a young teenager. I read this Kawabata Yasunari no Izu no Odoriko. So it's a yeah, it's just a a young boy in a trip and then meet some like travel entertainer, and so it's just the expression of like a loneliness and meeting and cherish that moment. Yeah, just some adolescence thing, but the language is really really beautiful and it's great for growth, personal development. Okay, so yeah, if you're interested, you can check it out. It's amazing, and so basically, it's yeah. Let me write it down. Okay, Kawabata Yasunari. Okay, Kawabata Yasunari, really really famous Japanese author, right? Esteemed author writer. Okay, so Izu, that's the place. No Odoriko. Okay, it's no Odoriko. Izu, yeah, that's the place. That's this place. Okay, really far away from the mainland, also near the Mount Fuji, and near the sea. Okay, so yeah, you can check it out if you love to read literature and you read this and you want to actually see this scenery as well as the history thing. Yeah, you can check it out, and of course you can always go to the Fuji mountain. Okay, this is something like here. Okay, so yeah.